welcome back to another episode of Bubba's Tango 18. I'm Bubba and this is the build. So on today's episode, we had a little faux pas. Actually, we had a little faux pas yesterday, and that was I took the clamps off of this side and the outside piece promptly popped off. You know why? Because glue and epoxy doesn't stick to primer. So that was my fault. I'll own up to it. So we took an extra day. I took the belt sander and sanded down about that much, and then re-glued it, and it's on there, rock solid now. And with that being said, we're going to pull out the planer and hopefully get the next process started in order to put our tow rail on. All right, stay tuned. Thanks for watching. So amidst everything that's going on, I'm going to do a little what we need to complete this. I've got 29 days left to finish this project and be on a trailer going up to Connecticut. What we got left, I have to lawn block all the putty, all the glazing putty's done. It needs to be lawn blocked with 400. I need to lay down another layer of primer so that when we do the blue, that it doesn't have. I think back to when Andy from Boatworks today did his haul, the Elect Seal paint. I'm not using Elect Seal, but the process is the same. And I think back to when he was talking about how he sanded through the primer and got down to one color or the other, and it didn't cover as good as it could have. So I think about that. So I want to get the hull one universal color, not all the red glazing putty spots that we have over top of it. So I'm going to hit the hull with 400. I'm going to lay down another layer of primer on top of everything. Then I'm going to hit that with 400 and get that super smooth, and then we'll be ready for hull paint or side paint. The hull's effectively done. Then we're going to move into the interior. I'm going to paint the hull last. So let me work that backwards. The absolute last thing I'm going to do on this boat is paint the hull sides. Now I'm going to get into the interior of the boat. I need a little bit to do some sanding on the rough edges of the fiberglass tape. Get that relatively smooth. May have to do a little bit of filling, not sure. Need to work all that out. Get the entire interior sanded and just be done with that. Ready for we got Hatteras white. I believe we got Hatteras white for top sides for the interior. Do the entire insides, get that all done. And then we got to do probably what we're going to do today. All right, you see right here. Now a lot of people just do this to give the stiffener. That's how it is in the design. But I'm taking it a step further, and I'm taking an electric planer, and I'm going on top of that, and I'm going to plane this two rails plus the hull side. I want to do it square to the water, we'll say, so that I can do I want to do a tow rail, the same wood that I used for the bow cleat holder, we'll call it, mahogany and hard maple. And I want to do transitioning colors. I want to do different colors, and I want to do that just right around and culminate up in the bow. So that's a lot of work in itself. That's what we've been working on. I've got all the clamps. I'm gluing up the last two pieces on the outside of the port side, and we'll be able to do that. So today I want to get that all squared off and looking right so we can start doing the mahogany tow rail. So interior color, hull color, and tow rail. And I've got 29 days. So amidst all the other things that are going on, and I'm gonna do a little unboxing video. So I bought a brand new plane to do this work with. I just want to get an electric plane. There's lots of them out there. But I want to do this unboxing video of this 3 1/4 inch hand planer from Wen, which is the same company that I've got my belt sander from. I was using it today. So what do we get? Instructions and Looks like a gauge, a metering gauge, maybe a rail of some sort inside there. And we get a dust baggie, quick release so you can dump it out. Power cord. Another fence or rail. Simple packaging. There it is. There's the blades, and they are replaceable. Good. That's nice and flat. So let's see about the increment. Good adjustment increments. Oh, it does have a dial on there. Okay. So, all right, 0, 1/64, 32nd, 336, 3/64, 1/16, 5/64, 3/32, and 7/64. If this was a metric system, it would have been a lot easier reading that off. But yeah, it's taking a lot right there. Wow. Go back to 0 and see how much a 64th takes off, which is probably going to be next to nothing, but it'll give a good gauge as to how much we're going to take off. Alright, so it's got a, so you've got this little baffle here on top that tells which way you're going to shoot the shavings. And then we've got this, what is that, a stop of some sort or a hanger. And I don't know what that is. Hey, look at that. Comes with the tool to change the blades. Right on. Stays in there. Well, let's give it a whirl. Alright, so we're going to give this a little whirl, see what it does. Doing the right thing. Camera balances on it nicely, so it must be square. I guess you can watch while I do some sanding. Hit the side with 400. I'm going to lay out some tape after I get done with this.